What's taking place in the US as far as their presidential elections is concerned? After a shaky debate performance on a Thursday night, political analysts and several US media organizations have been calling for US President Joe Biden to drop out of the 2024 election race. Democratic leaders have meanwhile rallied behind Biden following his performance last week, even as people are critiquing it. In fact, the White House has denied a report that he was meeting with his family to assess his candidacy. Meanwhile, his wife and First Lady Jill Biden has spoken about the debate and what transpired back then, and she stated that he will continue to fight. Notably, President Biden's age is a particular concern with his critics, and there have been some calls from within the Democrats itself for him to step aside in order to make way for new and fresher faces. Despite poll numbers slipping a little bit, several allies have backed Biden at the moment and have in fact he stuck to his plan to seek a second term. So we are now looking at a second face-off, a second debate between Biden as well as Donald Trump. Another former US president looking at making a comeback this time around. Jill Biden has in fact emphasized that 90 minutes do not define 4 years of Joe Biden. This is what she has said. In fact, joining us on the broadcast this morning is Colonel J.S. Sodhi, international affairs expert. Good morning, sir. Thank you for speaking to NewsX. Do you think Biden continuing his campaign, his re-election bid, is going to help or is going to hurt the Democrats?
Jai Hind, Pia. It's my honor to be on your esteemed channel. Well, the support of the American First Lady Jill Biden for her husband Joe Biden is on expected lines. However, the issue now is not of emotions, but of being practical. And practically, after the disastrous performance of President Joe Biden in the last week's presidential debate with Donald Trump, a lot of clamor has been increasing within the Democrats to replace Joe Biden. In fact, the American press is now widely talking of a probability of Michelle Obama replacing Joe Biden as the presidential candidate. Because the fact remains that the age has caught up with Joe Biden, and he's not able to convince the voters at large that he'll be able to effectively run the US for the next 4 years. Hence, in view of the strong opposition that Donald Trump has, there's a clamor. I think in the coming week, there will be a change of the presidential nominee for the Democrats. And finally, I would like to add that after the presidential debate last week, the popularity rating of Joe Biden stands at 37%, whereas that of Donald Trump has soared to 60%. So in all parameters, Joe Biden is slipping away from the US presidency win, which is there in November. The presidential elections are there. And I think that the replacement for Joe Biden will be announced pretty soon.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.